Mega Mawile Raid Day is around the corner. We're going to run through all the details, a quick counter guide for you guys, and throw in 1 or 2 tips to help you guys decide, is this Pokemon worth raiding or not? Let's get straight into those details. Shh. Starting off with dates, it's going to be taking place this Saturday, the 12th of October from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Mawile is a steel and fairy type Pokemon originally coming from the Hoenn region in Generation 3. Mawile is not known to evolve, but it can Mega Evolve for the very first time on this day into Mega Mawile, which is also a steel and fairy type. When approaching a raid boss, the first thing you should look at is its weaknesses. It is weak to 2 different things, fire and ground. And luckily, according to PokeBattler, we're going to need about only 1 or 2 trainers to take this thing down, so you should be able to solo it very comfortably. We're going to run through a quick counter guide now to help you guys take this thing down. The best Mega Pokemon you could use are going to be that Primal Groudon with Mudshot and Precipice Blades. You could use Mega Charizard with Fire Spin and Blast Burn. The top Shadow counters are going to be Shadow Groudon with that Mudshot and Precipice Blades. You could use Shadow Chandelure with Fire Spin and Overheat. Shadow Moltres with Fire Spin and Overheat. And in terms of regular counters, you could use Heatran with Fire Spin and Magma Storm. We're going to throw in Chandelure again with that Fire Spin and Overheat combination. Oh yes, I just forgot to slot this in very quickly. Remember, we're in the Team Go Rocket takeover right now. Please check out this video up here. We detail all the new Shadow Pokemon, including that new Shadow Heatran. Check it out. That non-weather boosted 100% IV is going to be 934 CP, but the weather boosted 100% IV is going to be 1167 CP. And remember, on all of these raid days, the shiny rate is going to be 1 in 10. On to the bonuses now. We can also get 5 free raid passes from spinning stops or gyms, but remember, a quick tip we want to throw in here now is that try not do a raid the day before, which means your free pass from the day before is going to carry over, so you might even get 5 or 6 free raids if you follow that tip. And lastly, the remote raid limit for old trainers is going to be increased to 20 on this day. As always, there is going to be a featured raid day ticket for a total cost of $5, and the extra bonuses there is that we can get an increased chance for rare XL candy from raids. There's going to be 50% more XP when battling raids, and we can get 2 times the Stardust in rewards from battling raids too. But the main question really remains here, how good is Mega Mawile? Unfortunately, this Pokemon just underperforms in literally everything. If we look as a fairy type raid attacker, for example, it barely breaks into the top 30, which is super disappointing, and with that very low TDO, you can kind of see why. And even in the steel type category, it doesn't even break into the top 50, which is the first time I've ever seen this in Pokemon Go, especially as a Mega Pokemon, which is super disappointing. And even in the Go Battle League, I think in the Great League, I think its current ranking at best is like 180, but remember, you're gonna need low attack, high defense, and high stamina for that. So overall, this Pokemon really doesn't have enough utility. However, there is one thing here that I'm gonna highlight, which is gonna be the Mega Energy. Because this Pokemon is such a weird typing of that Steel and Fairy, one thing you wanna do is try Mega Level 3 this Pokemon as quick as possible, and because there's gonna be so many Mega Raids of Mega Mawile all around the map, you have such an incredible opportunity to try and accumulate and gather as much of this Mega Energy as possible. Which kind of takes us to the final point, which is this Pokemon worth raiding? I would say yes. The main draw card is definitely going to be that shiny with that 1 in 10 chance, and of course that Mega Energy, because you want to try and Mega Level 3 this Pokemon as quick as possible. But in terms of a performance side, super disappointing, and it's definitely going to be a no-go in terms of utility. That is going to be it. Go with us. We've got that Magnetic Studies event. Don't forget to check out that Rocket video too. We'll be back soon. Love you guys, and we'll catch you in the next one, baby. Shh.